One of my viewers asked me a question in one of my last videos. Asked me two questions actually. But before he asked me the question, he kind of told me his backstory behind that. It was basically him giving one girl way too many chances after she flaked on him and after she started playing wishy-washy. So he wanted to know, how does he get rid of that beta from inside of him, and what he should do if she comes back to him. So I kind of answered the question on how you should get rid of the beta out of you for his circumstances. I didn't really answer it for everyone's on my last video when I talked about when to let her go. Now let's talk about what to do when your ex comes back. Not necessarily your ex-girlfriend only, but in this video I'm also going to be talking about the girl who you never really dated and she was always playing wishy-washy in his case, but she still decided to come back, right? Anybody who you wanted to get along with or get with and she didn't give you the time of the day, and now they're coming back in your life. How to deal with them in that situation. Fellas, one thing you have to understand is that women do not come back to you unless you yourself have become somebody better than what she thought that you were. Why don't they do that? It's because when a woman decides that you're not the best in her phone, when a woman sees that she has better options than you, she starts to play wishy-washy. That's the number one reason why a woman is playing wishy-washy and hard to get. It's not because she's busy in her life. It's not because some serious came up. Even though things like that do happen, something serious really does come up every now and then, and those are outlier situations. But for the vast majority times, women just don't find you attractive enough. And you just don't do it for her. That's why she doesn't fuck with you like that. You just aren't the best option that she has at that given time. And that's why she's there to waste your time. That's it. It's not because, fellas, don't ever believe when a woman says, oh, I'm busy. No, bitch, you're not busy. Get the hell out of here with that nonsense. This is 2020. 2021, I'm sorry. We got red pill knowledge right now. You're not busy with anything. You're not fooling me with that crap. First of all, women don't have a life to begin with, right? A lot of men don't have lives either. You guys live this frivolous 9-to-5 life, and then on the weekends, you guys go turn up. That's all you do. And trash your body with alcohol and junk food and cocks. That's what y'all ladies do, right? Now, men do live that 9-to-5 lifestyle. A lot of men do. But the reason why I don't hammer down on men is because men actually have loyalty towards other men and towards women as well. Men who are blue pill, which is the vast majority of men. Men also aren't as rude to people as women. We're also, by nature, helpful. When we see somebody struggling with their car or changing their tires on the side of the road, a complete stranger who we don't know anything about, we still decide to pull over and help this person out. Women don't do that crap. So that's why I don't hammer down on men if they're just living a 9-to-5 basic job. And also, men don't come in here and complain, where have all the good women gone? Men don't come in here and try to have their cake and eat it too, right? Men don't come in here and try to get the best of both worlds like how women do. Men don't have double standards like this, how women do. That's why I don't hammer down on women when I say that. That's why I don't hammer down on men when I say that women don't have a life. And that's why I also preach to men to get a life, to do something outside of 9-to-5. And if you're not even in the 9-to-5 situation, if you're even worse situation than that, you know what to do. You got to figure it out. You got your priorities all messed up. If you are broke as a joke and you're trying to find videos on YouTube on how to get chicks. Anyways, so that's the only time a woman will come back to you, because women do not want to be wrong. They hate it. Absolutely despise and hate it when they figure out that the decision that they made was wrong. In this case, the decision that they made was leaving you, thinking that she can do better than you. But clearly, you proved her wrong. And women hate it. And now to feed her ego, because everything revolves around a woman's ego in a woman's life. I promise you, fellas, it's not about love. It's not about care. I would have believed that 80 years ago if you told me that. Now, all women do is nothing but feeding their ego. Nothing but feed their ego. That's all women do. All women do this. Everything that they're doing in their life is just to feed their ego. So now to feed her ego, she comes back to you. Now, why? Because you're the bigger, better deal. Now, what does that tell you? That tells you that you yourself is worth something right now. Then why the hell would you take this chick back? Is my question to you. When this chick clearly knows that you are better than where you were, she's telling you your worth, right? So what does that tell you? That tells you that you can find other women. Other women will find you attractive as well if she's finding you attractive. Why? Because when a woman figures herself out that she was wrong about certain situations, she will still try everything in her power to make herself believe some bullshit ass story just to feed her ego. Oh, he was a bad guy. That's why, even though he's successful now, I'm still not going to go back to him because he was a bad person. She's going to come up with some sort of dumbass reason in her own head just to feed her own ego so she can go to bed peacefully at night. And she's going to do that. So, when a woman comes back to you, that means that you are so much better that she failed at reasoning with her own self. She failed telling herself or feeding her ego that it was the right decision to leave you. That's how much better you are. And that tells me that now you can attract other women who you don't have a past with, a lot easier. That's why I want to know, why would you even take her back when you can clearly have other options? Don't tell me that she was the best looking chick that you could find. No. That kind of crap is not believable to me. You're not going to fool me with that, bro. All right? See, a lot of the time, it's our ego as well that plays into it. That's my next point. Not just her ego, but it's our ego as well. When men, we lose something, we get mad. Man, god damn it, that was my pencil, my favorite pencil I lost. We have this possessive instinct. So when she comes back, now that's feeding our ego as well. But we have to be better than our ego, fellas. See, just look into a woman's life. It's because of her ego why she has a miserable, shitty life. So do you want to end up like her? No, that's why you have to check your ego. A lot of the times men get into fights and arguments with women, and for the most part it's because of the ego. It's not about love, lust. I mean, lust does play a huge role into this, but it's really your ego, fellas. Just let it go. Let her go. There's so many better looking chicks out here than her. Just look around, that's it. I know your ego is blinding you, but just look around. That's all you gotta do. Now, the only time I'll accept an ex back is for a one night stand or just to keep her as a fuck buddy. And the only time I will accept that from her is when she hits me up, and this is what she tells me. She tells me, hey Zeke, I missed you, or hey Zeke, I'm in the town, I'm nearby you, I wanna come see you. What time are you available? See what I just did there? See what she just did there? She did the whole work for me. That is the only time I'll accept her. Now, if you get ghosted by a girl and you obviously need to stop texting her, first of all, just stop. If you have her Snapchat and you just can't help yourself but just text her and Snapchat her, just delete her Snapchat. Don't block her, but delete her. Why? Because when you block her, you still have her Snapchat. All you gotta do is go on your block list and her Snap is still there. But when you delete her, now you don't know her Snapchat. Same thing with the number. When you block her number, you still have the number saved in your phone. It's just in a block list. But when you delete her, well, you don't have her number memorized. And if you're one of these desperate ass thirsty dudes who's memorizing this chick's number and her Snap username, bruh, we got a different problem to deal with you. So just delete her, stop contacting with her. But let's say you put the ball in her court before you cut contact with her, you tell her, hey, hit me up when you're free. Or let's say you got ghosted and she initiates the conversation a week, 2 weeks, or a month or 2 months later by herself. You didn't even put the ball back in her court. You just got ghosted completely. But then she adds you back. She unblocks you. She hits you up again. And this is the first time she hit you back up again, right? She came back to you after she ghosted you. That's what I want you to do. If she says, hey, or hi, stranger, or how you been? 1-word answers. That's it. Good. Don't even ask her how she's been. If she says, hey, say sup. S-U-P, sup. Don't even say what's up. Don't even put that many letters in there. All right? Be as short as you can. Hi, what are you doing? Chilling. How's life? Good. How's your family? Great. Has anybody had COVID? Did you guys get infected with the virus? Nope. Simple, plain old one-word answers. That's it. Leave it at that. If she wants to bring back old conversations, we had a great time, I missed you, or I miss talking to you. Okay. Okay. The letter O and the letter K. Don't even put O-K-A-Y. Don't even type that whole word. Just say O and the letter K. That's it. Okay. I love how we used to talk for hours. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Y and A. Yeah. That's your answer. As one words, the more one words you can put, the better it is. And see what she does. If she stops responding, well, you already knew where her interest level was. If she asks you to hang out, okay. If she says, let's hang out, just say, okay. Don't even ask her when, where. She should be the one asking you when and where. Okay? Make her do all the work. You're not going to do a goddamn thing at that point. Now, let's say that happened. She hit you up after she ghosted you the first time. She hits you up. This is the first time her hitting you up after months of you being ghosted by her. And you're just one-wording her. And the last thing she tells you, how you been? Good. And then she stops responding. You don't respond, obviously. Let's say 2 weeks after that, she hits you back up again to start this bullshit conversation. Short talk, right? Now, you don't even do that. You just leave her on red. That's it. She should get a hint, fellas. She's not stupid, okay? She got a hint already. If she wanted you, she'd have done all the work. See, it's unfortunate that most of you guys have not dealt with the women. Most of you guys have not had a woman in your life who found you so alpha and who was so interested in you and who was so head over heels for you that she did all the work. So you don't even have that experience in your life to compare that with what I'm saying. That's why you're scratching your head thinking that, man, is he crazy? Ain't no chick ever gonna pursue me that hard. Yeah, she won't, because she doesn't find you as alpha and she's not that interested in you. But I promise you, if she did, oh baby, she would come see you on the day her grandma died instead of spending time with her family, because that's happened to me. But fellas, that's really the end of the end of the story. Is that why would you even think about taking her back? Why is that question even in your back of your head? The guy who asked me this question, why were you even typing out all that paragraph, all those words out to tell me your story? And then he even mentioned that he knows that he shouldn't have done that. So that's even worse. It's one thing to be ignorant, but it's completely different when you have the answer in your for yourself, but you're still not listening. You're listening, but you're still not paying attention to it. Come on now. We gotta be better than this, man. This is the shit I'm talking about. Is that we have all the knowledge, all the information in the palm of our hands, and we're still fucking up. We still can't seem to think with the right head. We're still letting women walk all over us. That's just completely unacceptable. Fellas, hope this video made sense. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.